It's the Caleb MTG Show.
I think I'm gonna take these orcs, huh? Orc it up. Yeah, orcs are good. I must be boiling. I'm not boiling. I am again surrounded in my nice. I stream from my basement for a reason. Like it's the nice cool dungeon. 111 in Chicago. Yeah. Yeah. That's too hot. What are my thoughts on Rona? Love Rona. The best thing about Rona is when your opponent doesn't like expect you to just like flip it and murder them. And then you flip it and murder them. I guess I'm taking Underground Sea, huh? Card's good. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Harain, thanks for the sob. It's 94, but feels like 110. Feels like 75 to me. Because it's 70 75 in this here study. I actually have my foot pad. I have my feet heater on to keep my toes nice and toasty. Hymn to Turok. Exhume's an option. Look at Reanimator. Oh, I do Tasty Cactus. The only toesies I got. Gotta treat him right. Yeah, that's the only way I knew that there was a heat warning, Shigadine. Because my phone told me. Warning, don't fucking go outside today. Oh, thanks, phone. I was just about to not do that, so. Today I have an excuse for not going outside. Every other day of the year is just in case there might be a heat warning. I'm just staying ahead of it. What if we take Murktide? What if we make Murktide work? Just do like a blue-black tempo thing, like draft a legacy deck. Oh, there's Zerda, though. Do I scrap the whole deck for the Zerda? Into Academy and a Tali. God. Why would I do something that's not Zerda? What's wrong with me? Could still be a Tali. There's a Ballista here. Ballista's okay. Call the Ring's okay. Probably a nice start for those. Worst spot for Spellseeker. The Opal Mastery, the old cost is kind of cute with Bowmaster. Shallow Grave's good with the Tali. I don't know. I've liked Sleeper a lot too lately. And Duress would be really nice, but the Rona's also really good. I'm gonna take the Duresses for curve concerns. Might gonna be some shitty mono black deck. God, I hope not. I like the music videos that are just clearly the band rocking out at their like home studio. I wonder what that foil does. I wonder what the purpose is. I was high on Zerda. No, I wasn't high on Zerda. I was high on the Tali. Oh, it's for the lighting? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've seen people do that with mirrors and shit. To get the more out of just like a few bulbs. I kind of feel like Mox Ruby's better than Mana Crypt here. We're just not that aggressive. Kind of fun choice to make. Which busted 0-mana accelerant do we want here? Which do we prefer? Xanders? Should we Xanders? God, I'm just thinking that we passed that Ballista. Caleb, you fool. A posh British voice? I don't think I could hold that for a whole draft. If I was like thinking about it. So this is between Mutt, Bobble, and Batterskull. I guess I'll grab Batterskull. I feel like I always have Zerda. It keeps on going late. Nobody else wants it. I'm giving this elemental a home. This track goes out to all my viewers who are a fan of laying pipe. And fans of the fans. A reference to sex? I don't think so. If you listen to the lyrics, just a hard worker. Yeah, see? High confluence here a lot. I'm gonna take the Mox. I'm gonna grab Talisman over Wormcoil. Wormcoil's mighty close, though. Not really my pack, huh? Kinda wishing I'd stayed blue-black right now. We'll see how pack 3 goes. Welder, yeah, we just didn't have very many artifacts. Yeah, I think Warcrafting's one of the few duds left. Yeah, blue black tempo would have worked. Would have worked out. Although we haven't seen any of the good blue disruption, right? We haven't seen like the counters and stuff. We just saw like Baleful Strix. I passed Thief. Still would have been leaning on the black discard. And Crux's plays better with the black discard than. Thari was there still, yeah. Really not my pack. I guess I'm drafting Murderous Rider. Maybe Luris is good. Just buy Bowmasters every time they kill it. Just stuff as many fucking companions into a deck as possible. I don't like playing Chromox and Mox Diamond in the same deck. Unless it's a balanced deck or a Tinker deck. Something with like a shitload of draw 7s. Too much pitching. Hey. No Manoliths. Thinking about this Bone Shards if it's something that I want to play. I guess Daredevil's the other option here. Oh, the Grief's looking juicy. Yeah, looks like we're not playing Zerda. I know, crazy. What else am I cutting? Maybe Hangerback. The Talisman. Maybe the Grim Lavamancer. Thinking about Bitter Blossom. The issue with Bitter Blossom here is we don't really have things that make it good. For like the 3-mana Braids, maybe. And it's actually very much at odds with Fire Covenant. Yeah, with Bitter Blossom, you want cards like Skull Clan, Umazawas, you know, things to make the tokens more than themselves. Wondering if this is a spot where Crystalline Giant's better than Solemn. Maybe I should have taken that Luris. Maybe I should have companioned Luris. Can I get there? Oh, then I'm losing Grief. Losing Grief's pretty big. Yeah, I don't think this quite works. Because Luris isn't in the deck either, so you're losing 9 here, 9... God, it's really close, though. Nothing in the sideboard. What? You can play Luris in the main deck? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's right. Twitch chat with their lies. So this is the Luris build. Which I don't think is bad. It'd be better if we had a Black Lotus, obviously. I've not, Schwab. Just gonna look at the non-Luris build real quick. I should have saved it. I think this deck does want the Talisman, but I don't know what it wants it over. Maybe Curtains, maybe the Bone Shards. Yeah, maybe with Baleful Mastery and I don't need the Bone Shards. Non-Luris build looks better? Yeah, no shit. Without the deck constraint, the deck looks better. Doesn't mean the deck is better, though. A free Luris every game. To do with whatever you will. You could imprint that Luris on a Chrome Mox. You could pitch it to a Grief that's on your deck. Shards is a discard outlet. It's mostly a removal spell. Like, Reanimate's gonna be good in this deck, even if we're not reanimating a Tolly, right? Like, it's gonna be good. Just bring back Bowmasters and Grief and shit. Gonna have to work hard. Yeah, Tasty Cactus. Very un-me. I agree. Luris build gets to play Bob. Bob's a pretty sick fucking card. Whoa! Yeah! Now I'm bleeding my own taste of music. This is like 7 red, 12 black, not counting chrome mox. Pretty much count the chrome mox. Let's play one more red. Maybe you play Bob here anyway. You play the Bone Shards over Baleful Mastery. Maybe Bob's still good. Oh, we have the Fire Covenant, though. Yeah, we don't want to play both here. I kind of want to play the Solemn. Oh, well. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Daytona TC, thanks for the 60 months, the big 6-0. And Fancy Bread, thanks for the sub, thanks for 48 months there. Excuse me? Do we let them play Dream Halls so we can use it to play Atali? Probably not. I think I'm supposed to do the Witchclaw Talisman here. I think this Critten's gonna be a turn late if they find a second blue source in terms of getting the Dream Halls. We could rip a Mox though, we have a couple in here. Oh, there's that. One Dream Halls. No red source for me. Yeah, that was the concern with letting them Dream Halls, is they might rip a that. On that specifically. They have another draw 7 though. That could be zesty. Yeah, I was really looking forward to playing Atali. Oh well. I should be bowmasting in response to that. Maybe this will bait them into playing like an actual draw 7 though. Perfect top decks. Yeah, it needed to be a draw 7 and then a pitchable too. A little aggressive on the life payment, but I think it's appropriate. I want to get the Ashen Rider off the board before I start bowmasting. Yeah, the reason to overpay for Mentor is in case they've got like more instants and stuff to grow it. Doing one more over might have been fine though. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, the Whiskey Weasel, thanks for the $10 donation. I saw someone at the Metal Festival that had Gygax and Hylung on her battle vest. Which is notable if you're me, because I also have both these bands on my battle vest. This was not what I was expecting the hand to look like. I guess I'll take the damn hum. I saw Whiskey Weasel, I'll get you. Like a Boy Scout sash, very similar Ken Kong. A battle vest is a, usually just a denim vest, sometimes leather, with a bunch of band patches. They show up in the punk and metal community. I think they started in motorcycle culture and slowly spread. If you're ever at a concert and a band is selling patches, that's usually where they end up. Yeah, for holding flare. I mostly just have band patches. I've got a couple random pins that aren't band related. I've got a demonic tutor pin and a Death Knight. It's fun wearing them around like after shows and stuff, like not music venues, because they can like turn some heads sometimes. After the festival that I went to here in Madison recently, I went to a barcade after for a bit. and someone complimented my vest, and then asked me if I knew what Meshuggah meant, because that's what my back patch was. And I started talking about how they were going to come play in Madison, and he was shocked and thrilled that Meshuggah was the real name of a band, because usually that's just what his mom calls him. I think it's Jewish for crazy or something. Hey, Vincegator thinks that's 73 months. That's crazy. Yeah. Everyone laughing at me. I don't know. I'm ignorant. Jewish isn't a language? Sure. I've gathered that's where the merriment is coming from. Endearingly Midwestern. Learning more every day? I do, yeah. It's both Hebrew and Yiddish. From what we saw, do we want to change anything here? Maybe Freebooter. Maybe Bob's good. Stuff out didn't look great. And then with Bob, I kind of want to cut like Baleful Mastery for Bone Shards. Baleful Mastery exiling is pretty good though, versus some other threats. I'm gonna leave in Baleful Mastery. Maybe Murderous Rider could get cut for Bone Shards. Is Meshuggah good live? I think so, Dwarf Rage. They're one of my favorite bands to see live. When I get done watching Meshuggah's live show, I'm usually like, I want to like run it back. Like I want to travel to whatever the next stop is and watch them again. There's a few bands I'm like that with. Is Batterskull still worth it with Bob's? Isn't Batterskull good with Bob's? Yeah, Breadbox. Black Dahlia is decent. Good news, we didn't take any damage to Bob. Sometimes you really want to take damage to Bob. Probably gonna land cycle here. It's a bummer, Rex Cat. Yeah, I got to see, I was fortunate enough to see the old singer. And then I very recently caught them at Metal Fest Milwaukee, and I wasn't sure what to expect. And I think they did a really good job with the replacement. The dude is not quite as charismatic, not quite as funny. He has a very similar build and sounds very similar. How am I today? I'm great, thank you. Wait, is the last card Ancient Tomb? I think it is. Doesn't mean they can activate this Colonnade. It was a good twist. It was a great twist. What a twist. What's your favorite card in Cube? Probably Atali. Atali for now. It'll stop being Atali in a bit, but right now it's Atali. I'm having fun with it. Yeah, this is my like kind of stoner rock playlist that I play most of the time, Cat with Two Heads. It's over the last few years it's replaced the my mainstream playlist as the playlist that I play the most often. It's got fucking 600 tracks on it. Probably fine. So I'd love to get this Batterskull down, but I think they might have just Imperial Sealed for a draw 7. For a Twister here. And we just drew a Bowmaster, so seems like a good turn to hold that one up, huh? I have heard the Acacia Strain. I got to see the Acacia Strain live when I was living in St. Louis. They put on a good show. The crowd was pretty dead, which was unfortunate. Something about the Acacia Strain, they do all play Magic. And Wizards has sent them product before. Kind of funny. This underground extreme metal band. The other Doomblade shirt? Nice. This seems like the ideal matchup for Bowmasters, yeah. You got it. Ah, not bad. Not bad. You're gonna need it. Alright. 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 Oh my god. Alright, this is the Whiskey Weasel song request. This is Turbo Wolf, A Rose for the Crows. I dig those fuzzy guitars. Thinking about the Chariot or the Bowmasters here. Put a not strip mine in turn 1. I think it would have been Brutality. You got it. We let them get that ping in? I think we do. Now I regret not saving the Brutality. Oh, my bad, you junk daddy. Rain is aware that we also have Bowmaster. And that's what's being played around there, I think. Why did Misery's Shadow come down? Ah, shit. Custody Lich turned sooner than I was hoping to face it. Yeah, if I didn't know that there's a Chrome Mox happening, then I would have griefed last turn. Fuck hum. Oh, sweet track. And every time they get the Monarch, I have to sack a creature. So if I just hit them with Thundermaw, then they hit me back, I have to sack the Thundermaw. Yeah, I don't know. Novella endings of 49 months. 49 months is a long ass time. You're not wrong. Yeah, that was frustrating. The hot resub action, the hot Novella action. The Custody Lich is helping them hit land drops for this field. Don't love it. Don't love it. Alright. Well. Possible I should be trying to trade with this Lich. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Stony Pony thinks the sub, thinks the 9 months. Would love to Mind Twist here, but I don't think I can afford it. Maybe I can't afford the Battered Skull equip. What if I do this and kill the Lich? Just thinking. This fucking halfling, Maybe it's okay if they just have the Monarchy for another turn. I just, like, get my hit in. Gain some life. I could... Yeah, but what happens on the Crackback console? I don't want to die to, like, a single removal spell, right? I think we're safest by killing the Lich, equipping the Bowmaster, and just serving it with Bowmaster. Yes, I'm gonna fucking escalate the brutality. I don't need, like, the comments with a question mark behind them. Neither helpful nor desired. I know what my cards do. Could just kill Lich, kill Halfling, or kill Lich, then Mind Twist. Killing Lich and Mind Twisting might be correct. And then you chump the Orc token, take one from the Halfling, go down to 1, and then try and like equip Batterskull and run out Trespasser. Jesus fucking Christ. So left with Chariot here. Potentially like the best case scenario for us. We might still just die to Chariot beats. It looks tough, doesn't it? This Batterskull. We'll see. The Halfling means that they can't double block the Bowmasters or Army, whichever we decide to equip here. Leaving the token up for chumping because it's a little bit more replaceable. We could redraw Thundermaw, right? Thundermaw would be good here. The reason the opponent does not use Strip Mine is because of this Field of the Dead. Now they're much more willing to jam it. They just wanted to make sure they could get value. Yeah, I think Atali is one of my better top decks, and Thundermaw is one of my better top decks. I'll have Strip Mine Loam too. We have a little bit of graveyard hate here. Don't really want to have to suicide it and break up that combo. We'll see. I accept your terms. Well, that's terrifying. Fucking game's hard. This is bad for us. Yeah, Thragtusk's bad for us. It's all bad for us. Loam Strip Mine's bad for us. Yeah, they're not going to give me an option or an opportunity to get with the graveyard, maybe. Or I guess they don't have Loam Man up now. They deck in 8 more turns. Yeah, I think they win before that happens, friend. Just a hunch. The Atali mill, that'd be pretty insane. If Atali just like hit a bunch of lands, decked them. Game has been pretty wild. I don't think we're winning, but game has been wild. Swag Tusk got it again. No crew, you love to see it. Obliterate, that'd be wild. This is a card I've seen whenever they're playing. It is not. That's gonna win very quickly, isn't it? Curtains does make them draw a card. Could make me draw a card. Yeah, let's curtains them. And that triggers my orc and I get to kill their Nissa. wish they had the Euro instead of this Scarab God, huh? Scarab God's gonna win real fast. Right, Kiraka. End deck looks good when you start ahead and then have the Monarchy for however many turns. When you're drawing 2 cards per turn to your opponent's 1. 10 more cards than me. The Orc does not trigger if they dredge Loam. Interesting. Am I still supposed to double block the Scarab God? I don't think so. What if I just do all this? 4, 5, 10, 15. I'm taking too much damage. Damn. Okay. Fair enough. What are the baddest skull trades? This is me taking 12. Minus 4. Maybe this works. Maybe it doesn't. I was kind of surprised I didn't Scarab God back Bowmasters before attacking. Might just not matter, I don't think drawing 7 does, or gaining 7 does it here, We exile Scarab God. Oh yeah, they drew the Terra Sunday. Easy game. Love Reanimate against them. They'll have a lot of awesome value targets for it. Love the Trespasser. Graveyard Hate's good. Dark Confidence, a little awkward against their Bowmaster. Call the Ring's interesting. Call the Ring's like my own draw 2 per turn. I think I'm going to cut Duress. I'm going to add Call the Ring. Just become a little grindier. Not much grindier. Fire Covenant could be amazing. The Snuff Out just doesn't have enough targets, right? Snuff Out should be Hangerback or Lavamancer or Gear Hulk. Let's play Gear Hulk. This can kill non-black creatures, right? Or black creatures, rather. Yeah. Let's jam it. Targets for the pirate, the freebooter. I mean, I just cut Duress. Irony isn't really the term I would use, P-Miz. Like several of my friends put on that particular convention. A lot of cube lovers in Wisconsin. I feel like I've already answered your question, Bardaboos. They have some, but their best cards are creatures. That's exactly what I'm saying, 7, yeah. Thanks for translating for me. Yeah, alright. Okay. Just based on the state, the shape of the state, Soishin. You might be right about that. You might be onto something. Yeah, bidding Knight's Whisper on a mulligan didn't feel good. But I feel like this Call the Ring's gonna do more. We'll see. We'll fucking see, What's our best draw here? Grief, probably. Yeah, Call the Ring gives you loot fodder already. Don't have to think about it too much. I think 7. Usually I'm pretty good at the banning folks, the banning the spammers or whatever, but if I'm ever focusing on a game, having some moderators is real fucking clutch. Next turn it starts dealing 7, right? Yeah, it felt like the matchup for it, huh? The Zixor opponent doesn't have like a ton of like spot removal. And we like had that very long game where we both just stared at each other with our armies. Trade for 2/3 of Nesca's Chariot. I'm going to play a Daredevil here. Like, taking this? That's a lot of damage. That is all the cards. You like all the cards? The Himbless Crux are there. Very tempting, isn't it? Oh, this was less good than I'd hoped. Maybe I shouldn't be exiling my own graveyard, huh? I would have got Crux handy. Yeah, what's wrong with me? That cat token dies at end of combat. If you make a Tali the Ring Bearer, then it deals another 3 on connecting. That's kind of nice. I think I dig that. Exiling is optional, correct? Caleb of Fear to the Time Twister. Yeah, right? That's the main reason to like hit lands out of my graveyard, is if they make me reshuffle, then I don't have to draw those fucking lands again. I should have activated Concealing, that's what I should have done. Get more info if that's what I'm fishing for. Okay, so that game went better. Let's do that shit again, huh? Yeah, call's bad when your opponent, like, kills all your shit and you just, like, are staring at this call not doing anything. Or if they're, like, a Caracas deck, it's really awkward. Whoa, they're just off it? We didn't even get to finish that match, and it's still, like, maybe the best one I've played all day. Fuck. If we take the Mana Vault, we, like, slow them down, and Mind Twist probably gets all their shit anyway. The risk with taking Teferi here, you just leave them with mana, but then there's, like, the risk, right? Okay, so there's a risk both ways. If you take the Mana Vault, they might draw a counter for the Mind Twist. I guess even then, Murderous Rider does answer Teferi. Yeah, let's take the Mana Vault. If you take the Teferi and they top deck some other fucking Planeswalker, you feel silly. Oh yeah, critical hits, Dave. Be sure to say hi. Ooh, now we can Kolaghan's Command the Talisman. Hell yeah, Dave. There's been an Natali. Now we just need to top deck a Reanimate. Nice. What was the message? We cannot see. I have chatting disabled. What was the message? Caleb! Caleb, we want to know what the message was! Ignore it. It doesn't exist. Grief over Twist? Well, Twist gets their lands. You saw they discarded Teferi 2 lands? Grief just takes Teferi. This was much better. Too cool to respond to fans? That's not true. That's not true at all. Just in game. I like focusing on the game. I don't like getting like interrupted and stuff. If there's confusion about like a bug or something, that's like kind of the only time I want to use chat. It was indeed a sick draw. Let's see if we can do it again. Grind them out. Mox, how lucky. So they have some real nice artifact acceleration. There's not much I can do about that, but I can board and bob. And then cut... maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Trophy race? I don't think I'm even on the front page. Oh, I am! Look at me right there. Yeah, it happened so fast. I swear, people must just, like, live in front of their computer. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. Not hating. It's awkward to bin the talisman, because it is our only bread source. It means it's correct here. Let's bin curtains. And we can figure out what to do with them, depending on our draw turn 1. Correct, Tasty Cactus. But that's only full-time, right? That's only, like, 40 hours a week. So I think there are people going harder, is what I'm getting at. I do love my job. I am certainly happy that I have this job. The one thing that fits my extremely narrow set of skills. Who would spend 68 hours a day playing Vintage Cube? Yeah, I'm saying the people at the top might spend more than that. Or, you know, if there's just like enough people jamming Cube, someone's gonna fucking crush it. Be like on top of the world, and then also... So they didn't play a talisman this turn. Kinda makes me want to hold the hymn. Yeah. Maybe it should have passed. And now they dump their whole hand. This hymn does nothing. Oh well. Well, at least we're getting 2 cards. Could have been worse. It's pretty bad, though. What's our best draw? Knight's Whisper? Well, Thundermaw's probably our best draw now, huh? Get to value kill a Skydiver. They do have a lot of talismans. I mean, they're a ramp deck. Worried about them going land to Tali. I guess we're also only 1 mana from 7 now. Oh, yes, no. Yeah, I took a day off, too. Well, this was a lot of lands in a row. Hopefully that stops. I'm good, deck! Good on the lands! What if we get Atali into their Atali? What if they Atali into my Atali? Yeah, they attack me down to 7 here. That's no good. They snapped Brainstorm. Same card they played on turn 1. Alright. Alright! You win. Was that 5 lands in a row? That was a lot of lands in a row. And I'm not, what's the word? I'm not saying this to be a bad sport. I'm not just whining for the sake of it. No, I'm doing all those things. I'm so unlucky. Least lucky streamer alive. And you're all my captive audience for my bad beat story. Yeah. Lavamancer seems like it would have been dope there. Maybe that's like not enough reason to play it though. I've only seen Brainstorm for Daredevil. I'm gonna cut Daredevil. I'm gonna think about Gear Hulk. Fire Covenant. I guess we run in Bob for Fire Covenant. That still makes sense to me. Maybe Snuff Out is worse than Gear Hulk or Fire Covenant. Let's get both of these cards and do this. Add a 6-drop to our Bob deck. It's probably fine. Am I accepting Stips? We'll see how this match goes. It probably depends on what the stip is. What are you thinking, Omri? Fun, Shell Shock. Hope you have a blast. I'm gonna take the Mox. Hell of a hand. Do we just Mind Twist for 2 here? We could Night's Whisper and have a zestier Mind Twist next turn. So we could Mind Twist for 3. We could Scrapwork Mutt to try and hit land drops. I think it is like passing. Hell of a duress this game, huh? The Brainstorm? Yeah, I mean, you gotta fucking cast it, right? They're over there not hitting land drops. It's brutal, but I think you have to cast it. Next turn we can bring back the Mutt with haste or whatever. We got Time Walk, Skydiver, Mountain. Brutal. Brutal. GG, Splody. Thanks for the match.